While the Swiss are not known for their late night culture, I have to say the lights reflected off the Reuss River in the heart of Old Town are beautiful after dark. However, most things are closed as soon as the sun sets and people are indoors for the evenings with their families. Nothing but a few expensive restaurants and bars welcoming visitors inside. The best time to experience this outdoor paradise is while the sun is shining, so let's take a trip back in time a few hours to see more of the tourist capital of Switzerland. This is Luzern. All right, so I just made it here to Lucern, and I'm going to show you guys around. So right over here behind me is the reason everybody comes to this city. Well, I think most everybody. Well, maybe just the tourists. I am pretty sure they shouldn't be feeding those seagulls because they are getting dangerously close to people. This might be the most touristy city I visited here in Switzerland. Now, on a gorgeous day like today, there are so many places to get a good picture with this bridge, but I would say the best spot is another bridge right in front of it that you just walk up to, not far at all, just like 30 seconds further up, and take your picture looking back on the bridge there, and you're going to get a really good photo, I promise. I know why it's so busy today. It's because it's so beautiful with the sunshine, and I could even see the Alps behind the bridge over there. Truthfully, I could just stand here and look at this all day, but I think the sun's going down in like an hour, and I really haven't seen anything in this city yet. So I think my best course of action, since I don't have a lot of time, is just to walk around this river here and take a look at the old town that's lining it, because these buildings look great. The thing that really makes this area special, or one of the things, is the water here and how you get this amazing reflection from the older buildings. All right, so we're on a time crunch. I'm going to run over there, just take a look under that covered bridge for a second, then come back over here and try to see more of the old town, as well as another bridge that's further down. I got to tell you though, I'm serious. There are more people here visiting than, Zurich, Geneva, Basel, Bern. Maybe that's not true, but it feels like that, and I think it's because of the concentration of tourists. I mean, heck, I'm one of them, so I'm contributing to the problem. But I definitely see what people love about this area. And there are a lot of restaurants, cafes, and shops, so you can just have a nice day out. The only other thing I would say and add to everything I've just said about the tourism is that because it's so popular and there are a lot of people here, just be careful with your stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Don't leave anything laying around and don't get too close to anyone. I'm not going to walk the whole length of this. You get it. It's a long covered bridge that's very old. It's got some interesting paintings and writing on the roof here as well on the inside. And, if you want to walk across, it's cool. If I had more time, I would. But again, time's ticking, or clock's ticking rather. Yeah, what am I talking about? I'm losing my mind here. Anyway, let's go off and see more of the old town. That's awesome. First thing you will notice as soon as you get away from the water there is that there are not nearly as many people. It's so less crowded. There are a few, but not many. And we're back to cobblestone streets that are very narrow. Well, this is all really just shopping, but I'm going to try to figure out where the old city wall is because that looks really interesting. That's been here probably for hundreds of years. Okay, I think it's up there, and that is going up a hill, which is what I want to do. I gotta tell you, I'm real tired because I've been out and about all day, and this is toward the end, so my calves are really burning. But this hill is not that bad. Look at that fall foliage, that's incredible, especially with the light hitting it. Oh, but let's continue up. I see a wall. Almost there. Oh. Wow, I can see the mountains from here again. The nice thing about this is you get kind of a view up here because it does sit on a hill overlooking the city. Well, so far these views are not disappointing. That is incredible. With the mountains coming up behind the city and the lake. And just the fact that the sun is hitting those mountains here around sunset. I'm attempting to find a way to get up to the top of this wall because I think you can walk along it, but I'm just not sure if it's open today. Maybe it's not, maybe it's closed. Okay, I may have found another entrance right here. What do you know? I found a way in. And you can see the wall there. I don't exactly know where this is taking me. It just feels like a park once you walk inside on this side. But the wall is really cool. It really is just a walled-in park because there are basketball courts over there and a track here. I'm hoping that I can exit around this side, but maybe I can't. Okay, I see some people walking around the bend up here, so I'm pretty sure I can get around. I actually like this. This is really kind of relaxing and nice. Just kind of a stroll here. And there are some cows over here in this field. And you get to see this other side of Luzern, kind of a backside to it on the other side of the wall here. Very peaceful. You know, almost nobody up here but me now. I think I saw like one other person, maybe two other people. Very, very relaxing. The perfect way to end a day. All right, now it just goes all the way back down here with some stairs along this wall. And then a really short tower right there at the end. Oh, that was a lot of fun and interesting. I feel like I've definitely seen a bit more than last time. I did come over here probably like 2 years ago, but I came at the very end of the day, like there was maybe like 15 minutes left before sunset. So it got dark really quick, and then I left after about 45 minutes. So I really didn't get to see much of anything, and I kept telling myself, well, if I'm back in Switzerland, I have to give myself more time. And I didn't have a ton this time, because I really only had about 2 hours until sunset, and it's already starting to get darker, but I'm glad that I was able to at least see this. All right, I am back to the bottom again here, and I think I just go around back to the water where I was before. Okay, my sense of direction is still working because I was exactly right. It took me exactly where I thought it would. Back to this other bridge here that I can check out and then head back toward the train station as it continues to get dark here. There were a whole bunch of other things I wanted to do, but again, sadly, 2 hours is not enough time to do much of anything but just walk around a little bit here in the old part of the town. But next time, hopefully, there's some great hiking around this area. There's some mountains to check out. There's some other hills to go up to, some parks. I mean, it is a really big city. So, yeah, I'll just have to come back a third time. And next time, maybe even just stay in Luzern. It's a nice looking city. I guess looking at the positive side of all this, I'm going to be here after dark to see maybe some things get lit up. I mean, there really isn't a late night culture here in Switzerland like other parts of the world. But I'm guessing they're probably going to put some lights on those bridges to make them look really pretty. I think for this bridge I will walk across it because I definitely want to go the other side. Well, this is great, getting lots of views of the river from the bridge. Gets a little crowded though, especially because everyone's trying to get their own photos. I'm sure they hate this thing I'm carrying because it's a bit of a tripod. But you know what? If they can take photos and stop and, get in my way constantly, I can carry a tripod. Selfie stick, whatever you want to call it. It's both, actually. And you can continue on this very narrow path next to the water, or you can go a few streets over and just walk normally. Now, as I walk along, I'm seeing more bridges even, so there's lots of places to cross over onto either bank. And again, shops and restaurants as well, fountains, just everything you can think of. So definitely a place you can come and hang out all day. I feel like I'm just trying to get a few last reflections from these buildings in the water before the sun totally goes down. There's a prominent church with looks like 2 steeples over there, and I don't think they're open anymore. It is pretty late here. I think it's getting to be 5 p.m., so it might not be open. I'll try really quick, but I don't have a lot of hope. But that is something I'd like to visit one time because I do think it's kind of an important landmark in the city here. I'll tell you what, some of the restaurants here look pretty cool. And they definitely have a variety here. So if you're looking for Asian food or Italian food or Greek food or whatever kind of food you like, they probably have it somewhere in here. Well, this is really cool. There are steps here that take you right up to the water. You could put your hands in, but I'm not going to do that because it is so cold right now. Probably get frostbite on my fingers. Ooh. Oh, now that I'm sitting down, I didn't realize how badly I needed this. My legs are real tired. And my feet kind of hurt, so I think tonight I'm going to take it real easy, just relax. try to get some more sleep because I plan on visiting a lot more places while I'm here in Switzerland this trip. And hopefully I can take you along and share those all with you. I'm sorry I didn't have more time here in Luzern. I wish I did, because I think it is a really charming city by the water, by the lake, with this river running through it. I mean, it's just really pretty. And I know there's other stuff in this area to do. Again, 2 hours. So stay safe, healthy, and happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me today. Life's a journey meant to be shared. Remember to always travel with an open heart and an open mind. Enjoy the ride and keep your eyes on the horizon for the next adventure. I'll see you out there.